Here we are. Kristaps Porzingis is back from a bruised hip. He's been out for a very long time now. This definitely changes our rotations up big time. Porzingis, how old is he now? He's 35. This makes it tough, big time. Excuse me. Doing some beer burps here. Now, if you're going to start Gurovic, you can have bench minutes. I'm going to take Brooks down to 11. Get him close enough to 30. So if you're just joining us and this is the first video you're seeing here, we're trying to get Cecil Payne, my first player, the #1 draft pick in auto-generated draft. When I purchased this game, trying to get him to the Hall of Fame. He's definitely dipped down a lot in talent in the last couple of years, and he's a lot slower. Being 6'8", he's definitely a lot slower than what he used to be. Offensive rebounding, defensive aggression. So we've got a viewer. I don't know who you are, but welcome. What game are we up to? We're up to 60... No, up to 70. Last game was 69 against the Pelicans. So we'll just jump straight in. I might actually change that. Where's my extra minute? Alright. The reason why I've done that is because I don't necessarily care if Peters doesn't get stats. We are trying to get Rookie of the Year with Barnes as well, so coming off the bench with starter minutes with Barnes, he can sort of do his thing and get some
2K Sports pregame show.
Get some easy touches.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie
off
Johnson,
the bench.
welcoming you to the end.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Denver Nuggets get ready to battle. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just... didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Thompson early out there with Jefferson, and it's Landry in at the 5 down low. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Payne's shot is good.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you
So what we
fellas,
might do
I'm
to try to get Payne
good one here.
more into the game than he is, just being able to create his own shot like he used to. So we might have to go to some more of those 2K plays just to see if we can get some easier buckets with him, as opposed to forcing things with him.
Here's Becker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
Kevin, when addressing his game plan for today, he said there's just too much speed on the other side to make this a transition battle. He's confident they have an advantage in a half-court game, so that's the type of contest he'd like to take it to. We'll see how it works out for his club.
And thank you, Doris. Now, here's Jefferson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
And also,
good throw, Payne. Good pass.
Keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Thompson outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Thompson. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's tipped. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Becker was the #1 draft pick a few seasons ago.
Always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Thompson. Knocks the pass to Payne. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, Payne.
Payne's got 5 points so far.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
The screen from Thompson. Outside Jefferson. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Payne passes to Knox to the right side. Dishes it to Payne. Oh, he got half down the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas.
I'm really going to try to do my best here, guys, to, one, get Payne to the Hall of Fame, but also to get him
Jefferson.
a 6th Man of the Year award this year, which he's close to, and he's played enough games to qualify. So playing him as a starter now, I won't ruin that chance.
Landry dishes to Early. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Pushing it up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Doing well here.
Now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Jefferson kicks to Early. Inside to stop the run. And the layup good by Jefferson.
Thought that was going to rim out
They
then.
scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Payne. Sacramento making their last shot. Gurovich. It's rebounded by Early.
Blocked at the tip there.
Here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Kicks to Early. And it's Denver with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a
Oh,
strong bench.
Payne.
On the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized
Did
the
that
second
hurt?
unit to extend
Because
their
that was
offensive
painful.
assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Denver making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Carl's checked in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That free throw good from Thompson. So he gets them both. And so here's Denver. They lead by 4. Out to the right wing. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Early. Jefferson against Barnes. Out to the right wing. The 3-ball goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up.
All right. Porzingis, Ewing, Barnes, Owens can be my point guard, and Henry.
More tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Porzingis. Launches it. Another 3
Oh.
for Denver.
Welcome back, Porzingis. Been out for months. Finally back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Thompson. He has 5. It's Jefferson with the drive. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Pass to Owens. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Porzingis. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Barnes.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 4. Jefferson kicks to Early. To the middle. Comes up empty off the pick.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
It's stolen. Knocked loose.
Ooh, I nearly got him.
Jefferson passing to Thompson. Thompson is double. Back to Jefferson. Unloads from 13. Jump shot is good that time. Jefferson's got 6 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Making a change here. Ewing's checked in. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Owens passes to Ewing. Down low. To the inside. Porzingis. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 5.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Becker covered by Barnes. There's the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction.
And Porzingis was there from the very start in the fantasy draft that we had with this team. Ooh.
But they recover it.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss
And
those
look,
looks.
he's got some deficiencies in real life NBA, but he's a 2K nightmare. Even at the age of 35.
Shot from the inbound. The shot's good from Hayes.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Ewing, the pass to Porzingis.
Ooh, that nearly went in.
Range. Here's Carl. No good with the layup.
Sorry for the last couple of minutes. Been clearing my throat, making a little bit of huffy puffy noises, which probably you don't want to hear in your ear, but
passes it to Barnes. Got a piece of it.
Ooh.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Over to the wing. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Here's Becker. No good on the buzzer beater. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 6. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. In the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Jefferson, and it's Landry in at the 5. And the pass to Knox. Feeds it to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Right wing. shot is
Ooh.
off. So the Kings will take it
I think this is what's going to happen, having Barnes
they'll
off.
be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Jefferson's shot is off.
Just a different style of game
opportunity right there.
with the bench.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked
Ooh,
down.
that nearly went in.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. Second in steals, 7th in rebounding, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings.
It's in.
And that one's good, Henry.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Jefferson kicks to Hayes. Andrew with the screen. Thompson against Barnes. The drive by Thompson. No good with the layup.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
The Kings trail by 8. Finished off the break. Thompson's got 7.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they got going right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Landry. Brooks
Landry,
checked in for Barnes.
a Nuggets ex-player, just goes, no, not happening today.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Payne passes to Knox, and he gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
He used that pick to get in close. 8 points for him.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now here's Payne. He had 13 points in the win against New Orleans.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
I think with the amount of guards we have,
Picked off in midair.
next season I think Gurovic is expendable.
Here's Denver. Henry leading the charge. And that is good. Brooks has got his first basket of the night.
Well, they weren't going to pass up
Brooks
that
back
chance to get out and
as
run
the Nugget.
following the steal.
They better not.
After
I mean, they've got to pay
he
the
was,
lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was.
I think it was in the same draft, or maybe the next draft after Payne. And they did well for like 2-3 seasons, and then Payne, Brooks ended up complaining that there was too many alphas on the team. But he's now back, a bit more mature.
In the corner, Henry with it. It's tipped. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Second team foul.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Right wing. Brooks outside. Payne passes to Pierce.
No.
Hayes with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Early. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That's a tough shot.
Be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And now a look at the teams leading the NBA in steals since the All-Star break. Fifth best, the Kings.
Kevin, this team isn't ready to give up on the season yet. I mean, they've been after the opposing ball.
Very interesting. There was a point in time where Brooks was going going stat for stat against Payne, and made me think about when he was whinging, going, oh, who do I keep? Who do I keep? And I guess I just had a bit of a love affair with Payne, and I had to keep him.
Right wing, it's tipped. Right wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6.
Ooh, that was gonna.
And here's the break. Here's Jefferson, and it's blocked.
Oh, Brooks.
Thompson dishes to Jefferson.
Brooks just says no.
Second chance shot. Nice D from Brooks.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just
Back to
hasn't
2
been able to
points.
get it going.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Make some noise, Denver. Your Nuggets dancers.
Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Oh, nice cut inside, just broken away by that block.
A baseline J. He made that one. Basket number 3
It's
for
all
him.
tied
He's
up.
also missed 2.
Guys, that's just
All
really
tied
unstoppable.
up.
He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult.
To be
for him
honest,
defend.
I'm so kind of invested in just playing this as much as I can going forward. Not necessarily in terms of like frequently playing it, but when Payne retires, like I'm invested in Hamry, I'm invested in Knox, even Peters and Barnes I'm a bit invested in, so like I wonder if I'm going to be able to break away and buy a new 2K. Oh wow, bang! Jefferson just goes bang! Ball man with sideburns.
Way outside since the start of the second quarter. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Free throw, good, Anderson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And just like that, Sac have taken a 3-point lead.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. Here's Ewing. Misses the
Ooh,
lead.
in and out,
Job
in
that
and out.
time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. A huge
Peters.
slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark.
I'm also kind of keen to see, you know, with probably about 20 touches
Misses from close range.
up for grabs, and maybe another 20 when Porzingis retires as well. What everyone else's stats are going to look like.
Here's Porzingis. He's got 9. To the paint. It's tipped. The dish to Jefferson. Pass to Diaz. Here's Anderson. Gets a very good look and converts. Anderson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Kings.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots.
Oh, that was supposed to go to... That first pass was supposed to go to Ewing. Then he was on for a dunk.
Kevin, while we've got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the
Still
Denver
running
Nuggets
with my
ranked
broken
in the NBA
controller.
statistics. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're #1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Ewing. And the Kings shooting well. They're at 45%. Now here's Anderson. Defense is right there. Jefferson attacking. Got a hand on it. Inside. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful.
There we go.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run. Don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Barnes is checked in for you.
Nuggets dancers.
1:03 left here in the second. The Kings trailing. Outside Jefferson from about 16. That's good on the jump shot. Jefferson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Denver passing it around. Peters passes to Porzingis, and that one is stuffed right through. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now here's Jefferson. 15 points in the game. Becker. And there are the Kings with another bucket. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. This is to Barnes. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Anderson. Finish off the break. And now a 3-point Kings lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
To the left side wing. Jefferson against Barnes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Kings lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, let's go to you. Your opinion on their game so far.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Now on the court.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Jefferson. 15 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Early. Thompson is out there with Jefferson, and it's Landry in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Early. Back to Thompson. Here's Landry, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Trying to leak out there with Payne there, trying to get an easy bucket.
And draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And both free throws good for Landry. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Payne. From down in the low post, it goes. Payne's got 13.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Jefferson attacking, and that one's good. Jefferson's got the lead, back up to 3 now for Sacramento.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
To the inside. Payne can't hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Outside Jefferson. 16 feet away. That's good. And it's a 5-point Sacramento lead.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Payne. He's got 13.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
So Payne's got absolutely no rebounds here today, but
19.
when you've got
Andrew with the screen.
3 decent bigs getting all the rebounds, it's kind of hard,
Thompson
but
outside.
especially when you're
Down to
36.
5 on the shot clock. Here's Early. That's in.
Ooh, that's a tough shot. I'm down by
Early's got
5.
the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Denver calls timeout. Denver making a switch here. Henry's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Hayes is checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now here's Payne. He's got 13. Henry. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Still an assist and still 2 points. Fairly sure.
Already boxed out like he was. Just back up, because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Payne. Out to the right wing. Here's Becker. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Payne in the post. Passes to Knox. It's rebounded by Early. Early's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Thompson kicks to Hayes. To the wing right side. Here's Becker. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Henry's got it. Payne in the post. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, I
The
missed.
Nuggets have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Brooks checked in for Denver. The drive by Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 11 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Knox the pass to Payne. Brooks outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around.
Talk about momentum.
Vintage
That sort of action
Payne.
delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game
Oh,
like
through
this,
3.
when you have
Through
a
3
chance
players.
to send a message,
Woohoo!
you do,
That was a
and
big
more
bucket.
than ever on that play.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And so here's Denver. The Kings getting the
Ooh.
puck. It's stolen by Early.
Don't know why Knox didn't receive that
It's
properly.
Thompson off the drive. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to find out which teams have had the hottest shooters since All-Star. The Nuggets #1.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Just an amazing game for Thompson. 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Denver. Barnes comes in for Payne. And the Kings also making a change. Carl's checked in. Here's Knox. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Hayes dishes to Early, and it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Henry's got it. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Barnes.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
It's blocked. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Hayes kicks to Early. And he lays it straight in. Early's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now the pass to Knox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Porzingis. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. His last 10 games, tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Alright guys, I just got to take a whizzy, and I'm not going to take the controller with me because you probably don't want to hear my stream. Whilst you're away, I'll just put it on the stats.
shooting 2.
Whoops.
No good on the free throw. Diaz is checked in for Sacramento. Anderson comes in for Thompson. And he sinks the second. The Kings have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Anderson against Brooks. It's Anderson with the drive. Diaz uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Kings lead by 3.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Good contested shot there by Barnes.
Kings have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Owens. Now Hayes. He's got 6. Here's Diaz. Brooks grabs the board. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Nice shot by Porzingis.
That's deep by Porzingis.
Outstanding patience.
Takes the lead with that deep 3.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And Sacramento has possession. It's Anderson with the drive, and it's and pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Barnes. The shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Anderson passes to Diaz. Off the screen. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
69
the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points in the game. Can't get it to fall.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Jefferson.
I just had a couple of
and so here's Sacramento.
messages to attend to on my business account.
Jefferson's got 21.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Pass to Diaz. Barnes against Jefferson. Got a piece of it. Here's Barnes. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Went for the
It's all
two-hander
tied up.
on that slam.
Oh,
That's
tied
where the
up.
weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game,
Bricks it
fellas.
like Westbrook.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Hamry, defended by Jefferson. The feed now to Payne. And it is
Gurovic.
nice jam. And guys, here in the 4th quarter.
Gurovic
Still a close game.
is the type of player that is going to be a good backup centre, but he always whinges about being a starter. And so I can't do much about that going forward. He's definitely not a star centre, but he does enough and would be perfect as that bench centre, but he just doesn't want to be one. So moving into next season,
those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
it also depends on what Marossa looks like. Knox could be slid to the centre position. Peters could be moved to the power forward position.
Payne passes to Peters.
Barnes,
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets.
small forward. And then when Payne retires, that leaves the shooting guard spot open for Owens or Henry.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity.
If that's how I play it.
It's
But
Thompson
I don't know
off
how I
the
want to
drive.
play it yet.
Jefferson kicks to Landry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And so he hits both.
It's tied up again.
Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
Howdy.
Kicks it to Payne.
So just like I sent
quarter
you
now,
that
we're about a
message
minute and a half in.
today, yeah.
Thompson with the rebound.
Slow cooker's still in its box. It
Kings have
came
gone 1 of 3 from the field. to
It
start
came
the 4th quarter.
8 weeks late,
Landry gets the bucket.
3 weeks
Landry's got 4
late
this
from the
quarter.
message I got
that's
from
a case
Australia
there,
Post.
Kevin, of
It
him making a
had
pass
said it
to a
had been
spot, and then
delivered
that his teammate
when it
run
clearly
right
had not been
into it.
delivered.
Well executed.
And I thought it was
Passes it
long
to
gone.
Owens.
There'd been some people that
Hammered,
had
defended by
been caught
Jefferson.
stealing from Australia Post, so I thought it was long gone, but it rocked up. About 3 to 4 months behind in uploads,
Breaking down some numbers
but
here.
I am
The
looking
hustle stats
forward
for the
to
Kings.
in
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy.
a moment when I have a
And the
chance
steals
to
we've
do that
seen
recipe
are
for you, because
result of that
I am
aggressive-
excited for it. I just
Something that's also
I am
benefited
struggling
them
a little bit
tonight
with
are
stuff
the
in my
turnovers
personal
they
life,
forced, and the
separation
points
from
that
my
have come
partner,
along with those forced turnovers.
The Kings making a switch here. Hayes is
lockdowns,
checked in. That's also good. So he hits
getting
both
down to
free
my last
Well done
$500.
again. He doesn't
Whole-
have the same
whole host of
problems at the
things,
line
but
that plague some
hope
of the
you're well.
NBA's other big men.
Anyway, and if you wanted to
Thompson
comment what's
kicks
going on with
early.
you.
Thompson right side. Here's Landry. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Pass to Payne. To the inside. Gurovic. It's
Ooh.
hauled in by the Kings. Landry's got 8 rebounds in this game. Jefferson dishes to Landry.
What am I looking at?
Hayes kicks to early. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And dunk that. Oh,
But they'll get another
thought
chance.
it's going to be a bucket there.
Peters covered by Hayes. Knox. And the layup's good off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Jefferson kicks to Landry. Landry with the screen. Thompson outside. Puts it up from 17. Here's Early. It's deflected. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he gets it to go.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside Jefferson.
My next upload on my channel is
Landry with the screen.
a Tetley's Smooth Ale, and I literally did that about 2-3 months ago.
With the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Peters, and it's blocked. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's deflected.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Kings have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Timeout called by the Kings.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
All I've got is a whole heap of ones, whatever that means.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That free throw good from
I got hit with the tech. I said, oh, and I got hit with the tech. Gotta love 2K sometimes.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets trail. Peters passes to Knox. Payne in the post. It's up against Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's good from Payne. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Nuggets. He's perfect from the line this time. The Kings have gone.
So Ingrid, how do you sear off the meat in the slow cooker? Because the slow cooker I got actually has a searing base, I'm fairly sure.
That's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the
So is that how you do it, or do you normally sear the meat off in the pan?
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Payne passes to Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a
No
chance
worries.
for just a second to check
Thanks for
out
dropping
any
by,
scoring
and yeah, I hope I can do that soon because it
Fantastic passing
sort of has been
in the
bothering me a
first
fair
half,
bit
and
that
it's
I haven't been
carried
able to
over
do it.
here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. This is a positive trend for them, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Landry. 11 rebounds, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Payne can't hit.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Let's at least try to get Payne
Jefferson dishes to early.
a double-double.
This is a fantastic performance in
Let's
this
really
half.
try to get him a
Didn't play as
double-double.
well in the first, but you know,
It shouldn't be that
just know
hard.
with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
But they get it back. Payne passes to Knox. And down they go. Dunk through
One more
the
assist,
wall.
he's got it.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
On the wing, Thompson. Entry in the post. The second chance effort. Early misses.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Knox the pass to Payne. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points
Excuse
coming
me.
in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. Baseline jumper. Shot is good, and the
Well, that's
Nugget lead
tough.
is cut down to just 4 points in the
That's
bucket
tough.
from Thompson.
Tough, mate.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
And the pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. Here's the break. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You gotta manage the clock and play smart.
Payne passes to Knox, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Big old dunk by a Noxie boy.
One-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
.105 left in the game. Now here's Jefferson. He's covered closely. Out of bounds. Kings ball.
Ooh,
as
their
Sacramento
ball.
keeps possession.
Their ball.
.55 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Porzingis. Money!
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
They retain possession.
Yeah, one.
And that one falls for early.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Payne passes to Porzingis. He kicks it to Payne. Another steal. It's 9
Well, who I wanted to
seconds
pass
separating
it
the
to.
shot clock and game clock. To the wing right side. And now we've got the intentional foul. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointers.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 3. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the three. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick two. I think they've got to look for a quality three to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Porzingis has done pretty well in his
So
first game back.
Both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And Thompson kicks to Jefferson. Here's Becker. Again, the miss by the Kings. And he commits the intentional foul.
You can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Jefferson.
Oh, blocked.
So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
So we'll flick over, and Payne had a 22-2-11, 1 and 2 with only 3 turnovers, shot 5 of 13 from the field, 2 out of 3 threes, and hit 10 of 11 from the foul line with a plus-minus of 5. Porzingis in his first game back had 19, 5, 3 and 7 blocks. He's always someone who gets bulk blocks. Knox had 16, 8, 3, 1 and 4. Barnes in his new bench role, only in 12 minutes, had 13, 3 and 2, 1 turnover, pretty efficient there. Hamry, 10, 4, 6 and 1. Gurovic had 4 blocks there. Peters in his starting role didn't do too much. And that's about it, really. Flick over to their side. Clark Jefferson, who is a 6'2" point guard, 91 overall, is someone that we tried to acquire a little while ago and we weren't successful. Who's this dude? 82, 78 overall power forward. Becker, 80. No wonder they gave me a bit of a touch up. Yeah, if they had a starting centre, they would be pretty. They would be fairly decent if they had a starting centre. So who's player of the game? I can't even remember now. I'm too scared to... Nah. There's a few times where I click player of the game and then I get an error and it quits the game. So I'm just going to skip it. So we'll sim through that date and we'll sim through that date as well, just to make sure that when I turn it off it doesn't pretend like my game hasn't played. Tracy Davis private xylophone lessons. We're learning hot cross buns this week. Hilarious. So we'll quickly look at the scouting. I don't have a pick, I don't think, in this year's draft. No, I do not. Look, if I can somehow trade into the draft, this power forward is somewhat of interest, even though he's 70 overall, just because of his wingspan. I've allowed my scout to do all the scouting this year, and as you can see, having said that, it looks like it's a pretty weak draft as well. So unless I was able to get the number 1 pick, maybe I don't maybe I don't trade into this draft. Currently sitting 48-22. Go over to the Ward race there. No one's in the most valuable players because we've got an even spread of talent. Barnes slowly slipping away from Colin Early, who we just played against. Didn't realise he was a rookie. Payne's there. If we can just increase his points by like 2, maybe 3 per game, I think with our win ratio compared to where are the Pistons on the standings. Pistons are near the bottom. So you'd assume that if I can at least bump up Cecil Payne's points by 2, I should be able to clear him on the 6th Man of the Year. Just to make sure that he gets it, I might have to do this. I might have to. There we go. So Gurvich, Porzingis, Peters. That's how I might play it going forward. We'll go into my 3-game sim. So we'll quickly have a look there at all 3 games. Knox had a 20-11-1. Payne had a 9-3-3, so that's not going to help his MVP. Wheeler, who we used to have, had not a bad game. Harmon, who played half a season with us and then complained about playing with Cecil Payne. Our boy Tinsley there, not doing much. And we'll flick over onto this game. Payne had 15, 4 and 3. They're the sort of sims you want for Payne to sort of get his numbers. And then we'll look at the last game there. Yeah, and that's not going to help there. Definitely not going to help. So, sim that game just to make sure everything's above board now. And we've got 3, 7, 9 more games until the playoffs. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you watch this on playback before this season ends, feel free to sort of let me know where you want me to take this team. Who I should keep, who I should try to trade for or trade away. And yeah, keep having fun.